Helena was an extremist and a sellout. Let's talk about it. As you can probably guess, I have some hot takes about Alchemized. If you have not read this book yet, save this video, watch it later. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, and I will be getting into things that happen in the novel. So I'm going to give you a second to save the video and exit. Okay. So, as I said, first hot take, Helena is an extremist as well as a sellout. In terms of her being an extremist, no, she wasn't a religious extremist like some people in the order. She believed in the gods, but she wasn't like super fanatical about it. She was more into science. What I mean by her being an extremist is the lengths that she was willing to go to and the very insane loyalty she seemed to have to Luke and to the Order, despite knowing that they weren't. Well, Luke was a good person, but like the loyalty she showed him was very insane. And when I was reading it, I didn't totally understand it at first. But then I saw a comment on another video where someone said that Helena's relationship with Luke was not like Harry and Hermione, it was like Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And honestly, yeah, like she treated him like a religious figure. In the comment, they were saying that, she was brainwashed from young to believe that she was responsible for her mother's passing and that she needed to basically give her life force and give her loyalty to Luke in order to purify herself, in order to make up for what she did to her mother. And I think she probably had a little bit of guilt for her father's unaliving as well. Yeah, so she basically treated Luke like he was a religious figure, even though she didn't believe in the religion. She still, her action still was like treating him like he was a religious figure, and like the Order was like these people that she just had to be loyal to, despite all of the horrible things that they did to her. In terms of her being a sellout, I know that sounds really, really harsh, but think about her actions during the war. She healed POWs who had the same abilities as her in order for them to be tortured over and over again, and she eventually was involved in actually torturing these people. So you could very much argue that she sold out her own people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she should have joined Moral and the Undying. I don't, but like they were worse and they were not good people any stretch of the imagination. What I think she should have done is left and went home. I understand wanting to be there for your friends, but once her father was unalived, I think she should have just gone home instead of putting herself through all this. Second hot take I have is that Ivy was not wrong to sell out the Order. Now, don't